system, you can read these parts yourself. I did want to emphasize attendance. I'll be checking your attendance weekly. You're expected to log on frequently. Some students log in every day, several times a day. I would recommend it at least 3 times a week, or every time you're near a computer, just to touch base, see if something new's been posted. I will be adding content throughout the semester, so you can see it as quickly as possible, especially those of you that are in the 8-week session where the pace is moving quickly. You'll also be doing some peer reviews in class, so that means you will need to review student drafts or a draft each module, and you'll be waiting for feedback from a student to do the same thing. And the turnaround is kind of quick. By the time you've completed your rough draft and submitted it for review, and the time that the due date is for the final draft is kind of a short window. It might be half a week or several days. So uh, you'll want to log on frequently just so you can quickly assist your fellow students and get assistance yourself. Anyway, I'll be checking this, so I monitor attendance. Obviously, you're not here in person, but you're online and you're submitting an assignment or completing assignment. It won't impact your grade, but it will impact your performance, which ultimately impacts your grade. Here's some conduct rules. I just want to remind you that to be nice to your fellow students. They need your help as much as you need their help. Um, Academic integrity, this is something I want to draw special attention to. I will be looking at your sources, looking at your papers, and making sure that you're not plagiarizing from other sources. Um, I realize that proper documentation is a skill that you might be rusty in and need some review in. We'll be going over that. That's one of the important reasons for you to have that handbook. Um, I'll give you some tips on how to do that as well. So certainly by mid-semester, I'm wanting to make sure you're documenting your sources impeccably, that you're always giving credit where credit is due, and integrating your sources as fluidly as possible. Um, and that's kind of an ongoing skill. Um, go over that more later. You can read these. It's your responsibility to get a hold of me, to stay current on your assignments, and to log in frequently. Um, you can read the rest here. This is kind of a shortcut to, or is really more of a calendar, but these will be hyperlinks. Um, but it's a calendar to your graded assignments. This is not the best way to navigate the course. It's just kind of a listing for you. You do have a calendar. And I imagine yours will look different from mine. See what pops up here. Nothing yet. Oh well, but your assignment should show up. Um, Maybe I need to turn something on there. Let me go back to the desktop, familiar ground. Click on our link again. Okay. Typically, you will log in and uh, hit this start here to move on to your next assignments. There's a getting started module that I'll go over a little bit today. You'll only see module 1. The other modules will be hidden from you. I will not release those until students are approaching that need. In fact, you may need to turn in Essay 1 before module 2 launches. The reason I do that is I want everyone to stay on task and working together. If you're working, if you're concentrating on assignments that are in the future, you're not spending as much time as you could be spending on the present assignments, and you're not benefiting or helping others as much as you could on the peer review activities. So we'll try to move together as a class. It may be by mid-semester I open up the rest of the assignments just because everybody's in the habit of moving together, and I don't need to worry about hiding them necessarily. Um, this is I guess I should say, you move through the course from top to bottom. All the course activities will be in this modules area. If you want to navigate back to your main list, just hit modules over here in your left menu, and you're right back again. Um, Not much on here. I may be adding some more files, but this is where the link of this presentation will be. Um, you can move next to the next item on your modules list. You see some students have already introduced themselves to the class. That's your first activity. I want you to give us some information about yourself so that we can get to know you a little bit better, get a little camaraderie going as we work through these assignments. The introductions discussion area will be open all semester long, so you can keep informal conversations going on here if you'd like. Under the introductions area in your discussions space, there will be, in fact, I can click on there. You won't see all of these yet, but there are modules for each. I mean, there are discussion areas for each modules, and we'll be these discussions will be more focused on the reading assignments and the writing activities that you'll be doing in that module, and those will be the purpose for that. You don't see these now because I haven't released them, but we'll be releasing them shortly, especially Module 1 discussion areas. Okay, let me go back to, well, let's see, a few other things I wanted to point out. Oh, yeah, back to modules. This pattern or sequence of activities will be followed through each module. We'll begin by the reading assignments, and then we'll discuss some of those assignments. Turn that on now, I'm thinking of it. You'll have short 1-paragraph, 2-paragraph kind of writing assignments on some of the reading assignments. The ideal here is that you're thinking critically and looking closely at some of the text that you will be incorporating into your essay, or possibly incorporating it. And it's to get you to start brainstorming and coming up with some content for your essay. The quizzes tend to be on a variety of subjects that we're also covering. I have some on grammar. In fact, many of them are on grammar. Some of them are on the reading assignments. And then, and of course, in the reading assignments from your handbook, I list them here. Let me go ahead and click on one of those so you can see that. So here I'm holding up our main textbook. These are the reading assignments you have from that textbook. If you want to look at them in a kind of a short list, you might even print this page off and put it in your book and carry it around with you. The calendar dates here are just suggestions to keep you on task. And then we also have reading assignments from your handbook. Get me back out of there. Yeah, we don't need to do that. Those are the assignments that build up to your essay. You have your review of your polished draft through submissions to the Writing Center and sharing information with your, files with your with someone I'll assign to you, so y'all can review each other's. I'll give you more instructions on those later, and then a rewrite of your polished draft in preparation for your actual essay. The essay prompt, your topic, will be in this file. You'll click it. Okay, just real quickly, those of you that aren't familiar with Canvas, I wanted to show you how you could how you use your inbox. If you need to send me an email message, again, yours will look a little bit different, but here's your composition area. You can click Compose. We'll select a course. Your list will look a little different. You will select the name off a list. If you want to email one of your students, they'll be on this list, or there's everybody. If you're just trying to get a hold of me, click on that, and Taylor's my last name. Give it a subject, and then type your message. You can also attach an audio or video file. You can attach an essay or any other written document, PowerPoint. So if you need to send information to me that way, you can do it as well. And then just click send.